What's up, everybody, and welcome to an episode of Week 1 Wishlist or Nah, a series where we take a look at upcoming video games and discuss whether we'll scoop them at release, grab them later, or leave them for someone else to enjoy. My name is Brother Cam, and in this video I will talk about an upcoming action role-playing game called Thymesia. Described by its developer as a Souls-inspired title, Thymesia involves a tale about a mysterious character named Corvus who sets out to discover what caused a kingdom to fall into a state of disarray after thriving on the power of alchemy. In order to do so, he'll need to recover his memories and dispatch any foe who stands in his way. According to the game's description on Steam, Corvus possesses interesting combat functions, including the ability to upgrade and modify plague weapons, as well as wield disease against enemies. Thymesia is developed by OverBorder Studio and is scheduled to be released for PC and consoles on August 9th, 2022. Before we begin today's discussion, let's take a look at Thymesia's trailer to get a glimpse of what it offers. Alright guys, so we are here getting ready to start the Thymesia trailer, and we will have a quick glimpse at what OverBorder Studio has in store for us.
Peggy 16.
Okay, I see it. You know what I'm saying? The gloomy, ominous environments. The textures look really good. So one thing I'm trying to figure out here is they're saying PS5 and Xbox One, not Xbox One, but Xbox Series X and S only. Like PS4 and Xbox One are being shut out of this game. I'm trying to see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see it in this video, to be fair, but you know, when people with PS4s and Xbox Ones looking at this game, they're going to be looking for the justification, like, hey, how is this? How do you justify not allowing us to play this game? I need to see the tech to justify not being able to play this game. Why do I need to shell out 9th gen prices or buy 9th gen hardware to play your game? Okay, I like these attacks though. Oh my gosh, look at that giant death sight. Okay, so it looks like you got some twin swords, some katanas here. It's got ranged attacks. That looked like a deflect. So there's going to be a deflect mechanic in the game as well, as we just saw there. Okay, so looks like there's, just like the Souls games and Sekiro and Bloodborne, there's going to be enemy tracking. Definitely look like he did a fast pan from one enemy to another right there. Okay, he's got a giant pole arm. I see it. You know what I'm saying? Guards, shields. Man, look at that. So look at that. Look at that background. Look at the stage of the map that they were in. It definitely looks like a mix of dark fantasy and I don't know if medieval is the appropriate periodical term, but you know, like a classic castle type of environment, like mixed with dark fantasy elements, almost like a I don't know. It looked like I saw like almost like a hellish type of fusion with it. Okay, we got a giant bat creature with some sort of protrusions going through it. And I guess that's it. So from there, it's looking like it'll be a combination of human enemies, beasts, demons. Oh, monsters, definitely. I remember that was in the Steam description. So yeah, those will be the type of enemies that you can take on, once again, where it mentions plague weapons and wielding disease and stuff like that. Once again, it didn't have like a lot of the life bars or anything like that present, but I would assume that we'll see more of that. There's some demos and some long gameplay footages from where the Steam demo was available, and some people captured that. As a matter of fact, you'll see some of that in the earlier parts of this video and perhaps after. But yeah, that looks good from what we have coming. So, but we'll go ahead and continue forward with this video. I'll see you there. Out of all of FromSoft's Soul titles, Thymesia reminds me of Bloodborne the most, which is cool because I always wanted to play it, but never had the opportunity until it was added to PS Now. If Thymesia does manage to borrow some of Bloodborne's best gameplay elements, then it may be a good alternative for Xbox and PC players who are looking for a similar experience without having to invest in a subscription or an additional piece of hardware. I also like the position that OverBorder is taking by making this dark fantasy action title. While some may argue that Thymesia and other Souls-inspired games are merely clones of their predecessors, I think it's perfectly fine to develop a game that knows where it comes from and still bring fresh innovation to the table. Think of how fans wouldn't enjoy the Mass Effect series if gamers simply shouted Halo clone upon its release. I remember how games like Hellpoint and Mortal Shell were received without any significant protest or hostility. I think the Soulsborne gaming space is better for it today. I also praise OverBorder Studio for giving players early access to the game through the Steam demo. With the way OverBorder is operating, Thymesia appears to be a game that will further strengthen the Souls RPG genre as a space in gaming where quality titles continue to thrive. One of the things I'm excited for about Thymesia is the way it will present its story. The description on its Steam page states that the story will have multiple endings a player can reach by stitching together a series of choices and collectible items. This type of story progression is usually what I prefer in comparison to a hyper-open world like Elden Ring. I remember sinking several hours into it before becoming annoyed with not knowing what to do next. Conversely, I found my time playing Sekiro to be more fun because the story didn't require me to hyper-explore locations in order to progress through it. I believe that Thymesia will be more like Sekiro when it comes to the way it delivers its story, and I am here for it. If it wasn't for Steel Rising looming just around the corner, I could consider Thymesia as a week 1 buy for PC, assuming the reviews are favorable. For now, this is definitely going on the wishlist for a potential purchase, at the very least. In the meantime, let me know your thoughts about the upcoming Thymesia RPG from OverBorder Studio. Is it a week 1 purchase, a wishlist ad for later, or will you pass? Tell me what, if anything, you hope to experience from the game. Let me know if you tried the demo and what you think of its current state. You can chat with me about Thymesia in the comments below or in the chat while I'm live on Twitch. Remember to like or dislike this video, then hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications before you leave. For ways to support this content, you can find associated links within the video's description. Until next time, I've been Brother Cam, and this has been a video about OverBorder Studio's RPG, Thymesia. Week 1, Wishlist or nah?